Tim and Jake, you guys have carried a lot of the load on the mound, all of the load. Am I correct on that? You guys have pitched pretty much every inning in the playoffs, maybe with a couple guys mixed in. That's going to be a key this weekend against Grapevine. You guys have seen them. Tim, they beat you last year. I told you I was going to pick that scab. What about them do you remember that you want to be prepared to do differently or better this weekend in the regional semifinals?
Yeah, they're going to attack early in the count, and they're going to try to get on base. And when they get on base, they're going to put the pressure on you and make you go put a foot in the ground and stop them.
And what about you, Jake? Because you came back, you kept the season alive for you guys last year. You beat a very good team to get that to Game 3. What did you do well that you hope to kind of duplicate?
They were really aggressive at the plate, and I kept them off balance, worked in a lot of speeds, and didn't give them much to hit. They were aggressive and kind of got themselves out at the plate. We'll do that again.
Sounds very familiar to what happened against Monterey on Saturday, which Tim, as well as you threw, I thought that Jake was the pitching MVP for both teams last weekend. When you watched him pitch against Monterey the other day, what caught your attention? What impressed you about how good Jake was?
He was just pounding the zone, looking to pitch to contact and get weak contact and get out of the inning really quick and get a lot of 3-up and 3-down innings.
Same question for you, Jake. As you watched him, you've seen him a long time now, but why has he been so good in the playoffs the last couple of years? And for a young guy last year, how much did that kind of motivate you to go out there and try to match what he was doing?
He just makes hitters uncomfortable. He works fast. He throws whatever you're not expecting. He gets ahead in the count. He makes you fight. He makes hitters uncomfortable, and it's just every hitter doesn't want to face him.
Both you guys are very aggressive in the strike zone, which sometimes high school guys will dance around and start missing because they're trying to nibble. Tim, I can see that with your personality. Why does that fit with pitching in the playoffs, to be that aggressive against hitters who are up there wanting to do something?
Every team's out there trying to go put up runs on you, so if you just pound the zone and get them to be too over-aggressive and get themselves out, it'll be an advantage to you. And we have a good defense behind us that can go make plays, so let them do their thing, just fill up the zone.
Jake, you didn't even hit double digits in balls in your pitch count the other day. I don't know if you knew that or not. You had 68 pitches and 59 were strikes, so you kind of set a high bar for yourself. How do you come back and follow that up against Grapevine, knowing that they're 34-4, so not many teams have figured out how to beat them? What do you have to do against them to continue doing what you've done?
We're going to have to just keep executing, keep doing what we're doing. Obviously, what me and Tim are doing, we've had success for a reason, so we're not going to change what we're doing, depending on who we're playing. We're going to keep attacking the batters, keep making them hit, and not giving up any free bases.
Talking to both of you guys the last couple of weeks, at some point there'll probably be a Game 3 in these playoffs. Could be this week, could be next week. When you guys go to a third game, what's your advice to whoever that guy or guys are that go out there to try to take the baton from you guys?
Just fill up the zone and let the defense work. Trust in your stuff and not getting too comfortable up there and keeping hitters off balance.
Jake, you were one of those guys last year that maybe not many people knew about until the playoffs got here. Somebody has to be a Jake Qualia this year. What do you think they've got to do?
They've just got to trust themselves. They're going to be in that position for a reason. There's a reason they're starting Game 3. Our coaches trust them. Our players trust them. So they need to trust themselves. They need to be confident. Just know that they're there for a reason.